Hello, and welcome to an eye-opening exploration of the shifting dynamics in global travel. Today, we embark on a fascinating journey through 10 countries where Chinese travelers might encounter restrictions in 2025. As geopolitical tensions and international relations continue to evolve, they are reshaping the way people move across borders. Join us as we uncover which destinations are becoming less accessible and delve into the reasons behind these changes. If you're eager to stay informed about the ever-changing travel landscape and how politics impacts millions of journeys worldwide, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon. Let's navigate this intricate intersection of travel and diplomacy together. 1. India. India stands as one of the countries where Chinese travelers might face heightened restrictions by 2025. While these two ancient civilizations have long shared profound cultural and historical ties, recent geopolitical tensions have significantly strained their relationship. The primary flashpoints include contentious border disputes in regions like Ladakh, which have fueled mistrust and led to reciprocal restrictions. Visa challenges and heightened scrutiny have become more common, making travel more cumbersome for Chinese visitors. Moreover, India's growing strategic alliances with countries such as the United States, Japan, and Australia may further shape its policies toward Chinese travelers, reflecting a broader focus on national security interests. This shift could affect both tourists and business travelers, potentially curbing the vibrant exchange of tourism, trade, and cultural interactions. For those captivated by India's allure, be it the majestic Taj Mahal, the regal palaces of Rajasthan, or the spiritual sanctity of Varanasi, this development could be particularly disheartening. Nevertheless, these restrictions might prove temporary, contingent on diplomatic efforts to de-escalate tensions. Until then, Chinese travelers might need to explore alternative destinations while keeping an eye on evolving travel policies in India. 2. Japan. Japan could become a more challenging destination for Chinese travelers in 2025 due to shifting regional dynamics and geopolitical considerations. As Japan strengthens its alliances with countries like the United States and Australia, under frameworks such as the Quad, its focus on safeguarding national security and economic interests has occasionally strained its relationship with China. These developments may lead to stricter entry requirements or even broader travel restrictions for Chinese citizens. This is a significant shift, as Chinese tourists have historically been one of the largest groups of international visitors to Japan, playing a vital role in its tourism economy. For Chinese travelers, Japan's appeal lies in its seamless fusion of tradition and modernity. Iconic experiences such as the vibrant energy of Tokyo and Osaka, the serene temples of Kyoto, and the breathtaking views of Mount Fuji have made it a favored destination. However, potential travel limitations could disrupt plans for those eager to explore Japan's unique culture and landscapes. While these restrictions might only be temporary and contingent on improved diplomatic relations, Chinese travelers should be prepared for potential hurdles and consider alternative destinations until the situation evolves. 3. United States. The United States could pose significant challenges for Chinese travelers in 2025, as tensions between the two nations continue to rise over trade, technology, and global influence. In recent years, U.S.-China relations have been marked by mutual restrictions, with both governments imposing limits on travel and business operations for each other's citizens. This trend is likely to persist, potentially leading to stricter visa requirements or outright bans, particularly in areas the U.S. deems sensitive to national security. For Chinese tourists, the U.S. has long been a top destination, celebrated for its diverse offerings. From the iconic landmarks of New York City and the cinematic allure of Hollywood to the awe-inspiring natural wonders of the Grand Canyon and Yellowstone National Park, the U.S. provides experiences that cater to a wide range of interests. Beyond tourism, the U.S. has also been a favored destination for Chinese students and business professionals. However, with escalating restrictions, these opportunities may become increasingly limited, disrupting not only travel plans, but also the exchange of cultural and educational experiences. While these challenges might ease with improved diplomatic relations in the future, Chinese travelers planning to visit the U.S. in 2025 should anticipate significant hurdles. In the meantime, they may need to explore alternative destinations while awaiting more favorable conditions. 4. Australia. Australia may present significant travel challenges for Chinese visitors in 2025, as diplomatic tensions and security concerns between the two nations continue to escalate. Aligning more closely with allies such as the United States and Japan through frameworks like AUKUS and the Quad, Australia has implemented measures to safeguard its national interests amidst growing strains with China. These measures could manifest as stricter visa requirements or outright restrictions, potentially disrupting tourism, education, and business exchanges. For Chinese tourists, Australia has long been a dream destination, offering iconic experiences like the breathtaking Great Barrier Reef, the architectural splendor of Sydney's Opera House, and its vibrant cities and unique wildlife. Additionally, Australia has been a favored choice for Chinese students and professionals, contributing significantly to its tourism and education sectors. However, increasing restrictions could curtail these opportunities, creating barriers for those seeking to experience Australia's natural beauty, cultural richness, or academic offerings. The situation remains dynamic, heavily influenced by broader diplomatic and security considerations. Until relations improve, Chinese travelers may face a challenging environment in accessing Australia. In the interim, exploring alternative destinations for leisure, study, or professional pursuits might be a necessary adjustment for 2025 and potentially beyond. 5. Canada. Canada may become a more challenging destination for Chinese travelers in 2025 due to evolving diplomatic tensions and heightened national security concerns. Relations between the two countries have grown increasingly strained, with both sides introducing stricter regulations and more rigorous screening measures for each other's citizens. Canada's alignment with allies like the United States in addressing issues related to technology, trade, and security has further contributed to these dynamics. This could result in more complex visa processes or even outright travel restrictions for Chinese visitors. For years, Canada has been a favored destination for Chinese tourists, students, and professionals, offering stunning natural landscapes such as Banff and Niagara Falls, vibrant urban centers like Toronto and Vancouver, and world-class educational institutions. Chinese visitors have played a significant role in supporting Canada's tourism and education sectors. Restrictions, however, could impact these contributions, while also complicating family reunifications, as many Canadians of Chinese descent regularly host relatives from China. While future diplomatic efforts might ease these barriers, travelers from China planning to visit Canada in 2025 should be prepared for potential challenges. In the meantime, those eager to experience Canada's unique offerings may need to consider alternative destinations or postpone their plans until relations stabilize. 6. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom may become a more challenging destination for Chinese travelers in 2025, driven by escalating diplomatic tensions and stricter security policies. As the UK strengthens its alliances with countries like the United States and Australia in response to regional and global concerns about China, it has implemented more stringent regulations on Chinese travel and business activities. These measures could result in extended visa processing times, more rigorous security screenings, or even outright travel restrictions for Chinese citizens. This marks a potential setback for Chinese tourists, students, and professionals, who have long been drawn to the UK's rich cultural heritage, world-renowned universities, and dynamic cities such as London, Edinburgh, and Manchester. Chinese travelers have historically contributed significantly to the UK's tourism and education sectors, with thousands visiting iconic landmarks like Buckingham Palace, Big Ben, and Stonehenge, or attending prestigious institutions such as Oxford and Cambridge. However, these increasing restrictions could disrupt cultural and educational exchanges, making it harder for Chinese visitors to experience British life. While diplomatic efforts might eventually lead to eased travel conditions, Chinese travelers planning to visit the UK in 2025 should anticipate potential obstacles. It may be wise to explore alternative destinations or make additional preparations to navigate the evolving entry requirements. 7. Vietnam. In 2025, Vietnam may implement new restrictions for Chinese travelers, influenced by persistent territorial and geopolitical tensions, particularly over disputes in the South China Sea. As Vietnam works to safeguard its national interests and strengthen alliances with other nations, it has adopted a more cautious approach to Chinese visitors. This could lead to stricter visa requirements or limitations on entry, potentially affecting tourism and business exchanges. While future diplomatic developments might ease these restrictions, Chinese travelers planning to visit Vietnam in 2025 should prepare for potential hurdles. Until relations stabilize, exploring alternative destinations or adjusting travel plans might be necessary for those facing increased complexities in visiting Vietnam. 8. South Korea. South Korea may become a more challenging destination for Chinese travelers in 2025, influenced by rising geopolitical tensions and heightened security concerns in the region. As South Korea deepens its alliances with nations like the United States and Japan, particularly in areas such as technology, defense, and trade, it has increased its scrutiny of Chinese visitors. These developments could result in stricter visa requirements, more rigorous security checks, or even restricted entry for certain Chinese nationals. South Korea has long been a favored destination for Chinese tourists, students, and business professionals. Its vibrant cities like Seoul and Busan, along with its globally beloved cultural exports such as K-pop, Korean dramas, and cuisine, have made it a top choice. The economic and cultural exchanges between the two countries have been significant, with Chinese travelers contributing greatly to South Korea's tourism and education sectors. However, if entry becomes more difficult, these exchanges could face a decline, limiting opportunities for Chinese visitors to experience South Korea's unique attractions and offerings. While future diplomatic efforts may ease tensions and travel barriers, Chinese travelers planning to visit South Korea in 2025 should anticipate potential challenges. Until conditions improve, they might need to explore alternative destinations or adjust their travel plans accordingly. 9. Philippines. The Philippines may become less accessible for Chinese travelers in 2025, driven by ongoing territorial disputes and growing security concerns, particularly over the South China Sea. As the Philippines works to defend its maritime boundaries and strengthen alliances with nations like the United States and Japan, it has adopted a more cautious stance toward China. This could translate into stricter visa requirements or increased scrutiny for Chinese nationals entering the country, impacting both tourism and business exchanges. Historically, the Philippines has been a popular destination for Chinese tourists, celebrated for its breathtaking beaches, lively festivals, and tropical landscapes in places like Boracay, Siargao, and Palawan. Many Chinese nationals have also established business ventures or have family ties in the country, deepening the connection between the two nations. However, heightened restrictions could disrupt these relationships, posing challenges for travelers eager to explore the Philippines' unique culture and natural beauty. Family visits, investments, and tourism exchanges might all face interruptions. While future diplomatic efforts could potentially ease these barriers, Chinese travelers planning trips to the Philippines in 2025 should anticipate potential complications. In the meantime, alternative travel destinations may need to be considered if entry to the Philippines becomes increasingly limited. Number 10 on our list is Taiwan, a destination that may become increasingly out of reach for Chinese travelers as tensions between the two sides escalate. These tensions stem from deep-seated political and sovereignty disputes, with Taiwan's status as a self-governed island at the heart of the issue. China considers Taiwan part of its territory, a claim that Taiwan rejects, leading to strained relations and heightened geopolitical friction. This complex dynamic could result in Taiwan imposing stricter visa requirements or even outright travel restrictions for Chinese nationals, particularly as Beijing intensifies its diplomatic pressure on the global stage. For years, Taiwan has been a cherished destination for Chinese tourists, offering a rich tapestry of history, vibrant culture, and stunning natural landscapes. Iconic attractions such as Taipei's bustling markets, the breathtaking Taroko Gorge, and centuries-old temples have made Taiwan a must-visit spot. Many Chinese travelers also share familial ties with the island, adding a deeply personal dimension to the travel experience. However, as diplomatic strains deepen, Chinese tourists may face significant hurdles in securing travel permits to Taiwan. While future diplomatic breakthroughs could potentially ease restrictions, 2025 may see limited access to this captivating destination, forcing travelers to reconsider their plans and explore alternative places. As we conclude our exploration of the 10 countries where Chinese travelers might encounter restrictions in 2025, this entry underscores the intricate link between global politics and travel freedom. It's a reminder of how rapidly the world can change. For more travel insights and updates on evolving destinations, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon. Join us next time as we continue uncovering the most intriguing travel trends worldwide.